Here we are on Psych Ups with Brian, and we are going to have the greatest summers of our lives. Okay, everybody who can hear me right now, you're going to have the greatest summer of your life. This is going to be the best summer ever. You're going to be very successful in all your endeavors. If you are pursuing real estate investing, you're going to have a lot of success in real estate investing. All right, once you decide what's going to happen and you start to visualize it and you start to believe in it and invest yourself in it, then we just make up reasons and excuses. So in life, normally, we go through our life and we do what we feel like doing and what we got to do. Okay, sometimes you got to show up for work, or you got to show up to pick up the kids, or you got to, there's things you must do that are kind of mandatory to continue to sustain your lifestyle. Okay, so those are things you must do. Now, you tell yourself things about those. You have reasons or excuses why you have to do those things. And you have reasons and excuses of why you're where you're at in life right now. We all have those. Why am I where I'm at? Why do I have the job I have? Why do I have the money I have? Why am I at this position in life? Why do I have this level of financial freedom? Okay, so then you tell yourself a bunch of reasons, and you tell yourself a bunch of stories about why. And some of it has to do with your past. So you look back at your past and you say, well, I didn't have rich parents. So I didn't automatically know how to do real estate. I had to work hard. I had to do this. I had these disadvantages. I had these obstacles to overcome. Okay, well, all those things are programmed into your mind by you. Okay, and so you are telling yourself reasons and stories about why you're where you're at, why and where you're at now. So let's tell ourselves new stories, new, better stories. So what's the story of this summer? I'm going to have the best summer of my life. That's the story of summer. Okay, now you're going to write down the reasons why. All right, they're not going to be excuses, because you're going to have your best reason. Now, if you were going to say, I'm going to have a crummy summer and I'm not going to do any real estate, I can't even hardly say those words. So if you say that, then guess what? You're going to start thinking of a bunch of reasons and excuses why that's the truth. So let's commit to a positive, wonderful truth. I'm going to be very successful this summer. I'm going to have the best summer of my life. I'm going to do really well in real estate investing. I'm going to really have a wonderful, great time with my family. I'm going to go on some great vacation or vacations. Okay, so let's say those things. Let's build that story. Let's invest ourselves emotionally in that story. And then let's think of reasons why that's what's going to happen. So I want you to write down, this is the assignment. I want you to write down at least 10 or more reasons why this is going to be the best summer of your life. Okay, why? And time management is one of them. I'm going to use my time well. I'm going to follow my role schedule or some schedule. Now, I follow what I call a role schedule, which is basically just a schedule, but I also write in what role I want to play while I'm executing each action step. It helps me to know my mental approach at any given point in the day. All right, so if I'm getting on the phone, if I'm scheduled from 6 to 7 to make phone calls to FSBOs or realtors or whatever, what's my role? Real estate winner, successful real estate investor, focused investor. Phone excellent, phone assassin. You can think of all kind of different roles that you're going to play, why you're going to be successful. What roles are going to make you successful this summer? What roles are you going to play? One is going to be real estate winner. One is going to be disciplined time manager, okay, or wise time manager. That's one of the toughest roles for people, but it's one of the most important roles, and following a schedule is a really good, important strategy tip that will help you use your time much, much more effectively and efficiently. And if you are working a regular job and you're also doing real estate investing on the side, and you have a family life like we all have, and other things concerning you, hobbies and whatnot, then you need to use your time well to get everything in there. So, excuse me. Okay, so I want you to focus up and have the best summer of your life. Commit to that. Just say it. Just say, I'm going to have the best summer of my life, and then write down 10 reasons why. And guess what? You are building, you're structuring, you're visualizing, you're seeing it happen. You're seeing your great summer coming. So that's what I want you guys to do this visualize. So let's do that for our affirmation. I'm going to have the best summer of my life. Okay, that's our affirmation. 3 times on 3. Ready? I'm going to have the best summer of my life. I'm going to have the best summer of my life. I'm going to have the best summer of my life. Yes. All right. Now 3 deep breaths. Deep breath in. But always put a big smile on your face. Exhale. Okay, another deep breath in. Good. Hold it a little bit and exhale. And one more. Good. And exhale. Now I want to announce a special, we're doing a special contest. We're going to start doing a weekly contest over the summer, and we're going to start giving away some incredible real estate investing systems that are worth thousands of dollars. Okay, but we want to get we want to get you guys telling us stories. Okay, I want you telling us stories of why this is going to be your best summer. So I want you to submit your stories. And next week on Friday, I'm going to be giving out a free real estate investing system to the best story I hear. Okay, tell me a story about a deal. Tell me a story about why this is going to be your best summer. Okay, tell me your story of why you are going to be very successful in real estate, long-term and in this summer. Okay, or tell me about a deal. If you say, this is a deal I'm working on. Hey, if you've got a deal that you're working on right now that you think I might be able to help you with, if you turn that in and you're cooking and you're focused and I can see that, maybe you're going to win the prize. So whoever I think deserves it the most for whatever story or deal gets turned in the next week is going to win a very expensive, really powerful real estate investing system. I want to get you guys going this summer and excited. So yes, I'm giving out free stuff. I'm going to give out a lot of free stuff this summer, free prizes, but you got to earn it. Okay, so I want you to submit to our Tony, if you can, or I'm going to put in my email. Now, what I'd really rather have you do almost, you can email me, but a lot of times, guys, for some reason, you send me emails or you say you're sending me emails and I'm not getting them. So you can send me this at wolfcouple@gmail is our email here. Okay, so that's an email that you can send to, that you can email me to. Now you can also text me. So if you've got a great story, actually, you know what? If you email me your story, I want you to also text me that you did it. Okay. And I am open to you texting me this summer. All right. I can't believe I just said that, but if you're here on our Psych Ups with Brian, then I can tell you're engaged and you're focused. And so I'm going to open it up a little bit here. If you want to text me any information about a deal or anything, I will give you my advice and try to help you close it, especially if it's something that's kind of pending and challenging or quirky or in any way. All right. So yes, we're going to have a great summer. And I just gave you 2 big reasons. You're going to earn a free system because you're going to put a little effort in. You're going to tell me a great story or tell me about a deal. Earn a free system. I may even give away more than one if I feel like you guys deserve it. So I'm going to start giving away some great free stuff this summer. So keep tuned in. I may give away systems spontaneously without even, I know, you know what, Tony really deserves a free system from us. I don't know, Tony, you have our what to say and what to do, but I don't know if you have any of our other systems. Remember, we have systems on the incredible 1-hour open house. We have systems on hiring and training your acquisitionist. It even has a bunch of training from me in there. So there's a whole bunch of really cool systems that we've got that and negotiating. We have an incredible system about the 33 top negotiating techniques. So I'm giving away free stuff this summer. We're all going to have a great summer. So stay in touch. Text me your story or questions or deals that you're working on, or email it to me, your story, and text me to let me know you did it. Okay. So let's have a great summer together. All right. And so until I see you on Monday, get out there, take some action, and then you'll have a story to tell me on Monday. All right. Which I can't wait for. Tony, thank you so much for chiming in. I haven't seen you in a little bit. So that is wonderful, guys. I love it when you make comments because I don't know who's there if you don't make a comment. All right. So Tony's one of our superstars out there doing great deals and doing awesome. And Tony, I'm going to get you a free system this summer, but give me a reason. Okay. So give yourself reasons why you're going to be successful this summer, and you will have a successful summer. So until I talk to you on Monday, What are you going to do? You're going to keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and taking action. The only way to succeed, the only way to get results is to take action. So I will see you on Monday.